Hello YouTube, I'm George. This is the Happy Chronicles. So today we're going to show you the whole collection, all 8 bikes. You guys seem to really like my 3 go-tos. Got a lot of comments, a lot of hits, and I'd like to thank all of you that have subscribed in the last few weeks. It's much appreciated. Keep tuned, there's going to be a lot of trails and a lot of good summer riding coming up. A lot of good videos. So today, we're going to get started by showing you the 3 that I started with, my 3 go-tos. We're going to run down the collection. And then in Series 2, Part 2, we're going to actually go through each individual and do some intricacies. I can't do it all in one video. I try to keep these videos to about 12 minutes. I feel that a 12-minute video is appropriate on YouTube. I'm old school. I like it that way. I'd like to be that YouTuber of the old school YouTubers. No editing, no anything, just plain old video. Just you and I and the collection. So, without further ado, let's start with my little mule, Peppy. My daily 79 stump jumper. 2010 Cyrus. 1995 stump jumper FSR. A Mongoose full suspension. That's a Walmart bike. One of my favorites here. Origin Cutler. My 8-ball, I call it. My old race bike. A Bianchi. I think this is, I want to say it is very early 90s. It's, I think, very, very late 80s. High geared, really good bike. And another favorite, actually they're all favorites, but you know, my West Coast chopper, okay? I met the man himself. Now, these weren't built by him, but they were designed by him. There's an adult version too. And my dyno. It is the 4th of July, so we're going to be pulling it out and taking it for a ride. I rode these all over to the actual retaining wall here, and we are capable of actually using each and every one of them. There are a few that need some tires. Oh boy, do they need tires. But this is just a brief video on the fact that they all do the same thing. They all ride you from point A to point B. Some in a different form and fashion, but they all do the same thing. Now I have 8 bikes. 8 bikes is a little excessive for one person. Well, I happen to know that Robin Williams had like a warehouse full of bicycles. He was like the Elvis with the Cadillac thing. You go into a bike shop, just buy a bike. Probably because he didn't have one to ride at the time. He was out on a film shoot somewhere in the world or something. Robin was a hell of a rider. I get to ride with him a couple of times. And unique individual. Rest in peace, Robin. He was a good man. Very funny individual. Very serious individual. And a hell of a thespian. So, we are going to give you another shot of these. And we're going to just kind of languish in the bicyclist, okay? Those of you that have been watching my videos know, for the most part, it is a channel for physical and mental health. I use bicycling and walking as the medium. And bicycling is probably your lowest impact workout that you can have. You're saddled. You don't have to go fast. You don't have to go slow. You just have to keep that pace. You don't have to keep a certain cadence or heart rate. Although a lot of my roadie friends would beg to differ. Argue that point. You're just not getting a workout unless you're actually raw. Oh, I love roadies. Always in a hurry to go nowhere, but they get there. I don't know how, but they do. So, if you're in a position where you need to get out, get some exercise. I know that doctors nowadays can't tell you that, but this is the funnest form of exercise. Is it really considered exercise? I don't know. It is, but it's the funnest kind of exercise. You're not in the gym with a bunch of sweaty other people waiting for a machine. Got to wipe that other person's sweat off. Yeah, no, not going there. That is a workout, and don't get me wrong, anybody, don't make comments. That is a workout. That is a very good workout if you are tuned for that. If you're just the person that needs to get out, start getting some exercise, start being healthy, you can do it all on your own with these, with bicycles. Bicycles are the most glorious form of exercise, transportation, and just all-out fun. From the time you're a kid until, well, I'm 58, and I still ride as much as possible. I have health issues. I do. I have several health issues, some that make it difficult to ride. But it's a third of a mile from my front door to my gate. If I can make it down to my gate and to the street, well, then it's on. It is on. You got to push yourself. You got to make it happen. Because if you don't do it, nobody can do it for you. So, get out and ride. This weather today, it's just glorious here in California. It is one of the best weather states, one of the best geographic states. The people, yeah, we're a 50-50. We're an eclectic crowd. You either love us, hate us, or just don't want anything to do with us. You know, we're that state. So, if you like this video, and I know you do because you guys really like the bicycles, please like and subscribe. Stay tuned. I'm going to try to get these bikes out and film them in their use. Some need some tires, some need a few extra little TLCs. But you know, when you have 8 bikes and most of them are stored, and your 3 go-tos are the ones you use all the time, well, you know, getting them all out and wiping them all down, pumping the tires up, which I'm absolutely shocked that all the tires held air, with the exception of the West Coast chopper. That back tire just needs to be done. But you'll see why in the next video, because they're all going to be detailed. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.